Hey there, Rippers. I just wanted to take a second to talk about loss. Something that we've all, I think had a lot dealt out in the last year. And I think that that can be pretty weighty. It can weigh you down, be pretty heavy, make you stressed and worried and it can affect you, and it can affect you negatively. It can make you act like not you. And there's all kinds of loss. There's loss of stuff, which is really not as significant as some people think. There's loss of security, loss of safety, loss of love, uh, loss of a furry family member, right? Grief, that's the hardest one. There's loss of um, freedom, right? Loss of liberties, right? Uh, Loss of your home. I mean, there's all kinds of loss out there. Um, and the big one is, of course, loss of a loved one. And here recently, I think we all know that we've lost a family member in the family. And it doesn't matter if you watched him or not. It doesn't matter if you agreed or enjoyed him or not. Um, it's still a loss nonetheless, and it still affects you, or it should. But I don't necessarily think that loss always has to be a bad thing. It's a hard thing, that's for sure. And that's why what I'm going to tell you is so important. I think that the upside of loss is the fact that it gives you an opportunity to put the brakes on, stop for a minute, reflect on what you lost, what else you might be close to losing. Um, you know, just how you feel about that loss. Maybe a chance to stop and communicate with others and talk about that loss, work through that loss, right? It gives you an opportunity to reflect on how you can avoid that loss in the future, or how you can cope with that loss when it does inevitably happen in the future, right? It should give you pause and time to think about how you treat people, how you communicate with people, the right way to love people, those kind of things. So I just wanted to say that in respects to the person that we lost, which was Ron over at Dangerous Freedom, and let him know that we're all thinking about him, we all loved him, and we're all praying for him and his family. And that we're all going to take a minute, I think, and think about it. Think about everything, right? Think about how we should be treating each other and how we want to move forward in this new year. So, until next time, adios.